G'day guys, Butcher Benny T here with another video for you. In this one I'm going to do what they call a Thor's hammer. So that's using the back shin of beef, obviously off the hind quarter of beef, which is the best for it. And I'm going to show you how to go about it. I'm going to actually marinate it, season it and marinate it with some. I'll put some rosemary around it, some garlic in it, and then put a barbecue rib glaze on it. So I'll bring you down a little bit closer and we'll get started. Alright guys, here's our shin of beef. So for a start, we'll take the back muscle off there. So I'll cut through that Achilles there, and we'll just follow this seam. There's a seam along here. We'll follow along that. You can see that opening up there. Just follow that around. We'll take that muscle out. That's good gravy beef stewing steak. So we'll chuck that there. Now what we want to do, we want to cut both ends of this shank off. So we'll cut it off just past that knuckle just there. So I'll run around with the knife like that. Run around this side. So this here, you want it enough so you've got a good platform for it to stand up on. So we'll just go around there with that one. That way when we cook this, the meat will just fall off the bone. So I'll just run that through the saw and get rid of the end of that. Righto, so that leaves a little something that looks like that. Now we want to make the handle off the for the hammer. So we'll go about probably 2.5 inches down, and we'll mark hard to the bone. Follow that right around the bone, nice and hard, like that. Then if I mark this across the bone at the back there, like that, this will nearly peel off the bone as I work it around, hopefully. Take it that way. We'll grab it from this side. Just get your knife to flick that bit of skin up. A little bit tricky. We want to keep the bone as clean as we can. We could just knife it off, but I'd rather try and keep it nice and clean. So we've got a good white bone. There we go, around there. We'll just cut down the back of him here. There he goes. Chuck that over there with the gravy beef. There's our handle, so that's our hammer. Rightio, all this fat and silver skin, we want to trim all that off. So I'll just get the knife and work all that off. Just work your way around him. This is off an older, about a 4-year-old Angus cow. So this is perfect for this because it's going to be slow cooked, so it'll take away the toughness of the meat. Just keep working your way around, give that knife a bit of a touch up. And there. That bit of fat on the bone there won't really matter too much. That off there. Just keep working around that chin just to get all that silver skin off. It just takes away that little bit of toughness. You could leave it on, but it'll look a lot better without it as well. We're nearly there. Last little bit. There we go. There we go there. So that's all cleaned up. what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut little pockets in here. So I'm just going to cut little pockets, and I've got some garlic, just half cloves. I'm going to tuck them in there every so often. So just cut yourself a little pocket in there. Push one in. We'll cut another little pocket down there on an angle. I just sort of went down on an angle. Now these will cook right into the meat, and they're bloody beautiful. So I'll put that down there. Those flavours will go right through the meat as it cooks. Nice big one up the top there. Tuck that in. One in there. Another one down there. In there. That one. Another one up here. You put as much or as little, or leave it out altogether if you like, but for me, garlic and rosemary on this sort of stuff's bloody spot on, so that's why I'm doing it. Another one in there. We'll chuck another one down in there. Rightio. Now what we want to do, I'll lay him over. I'm going to put a few strings around him. So I'll just grab the string. It's only a light string, this one. It's just enough to hold the rosemary on it. So, same old butcher's knot that I always use. Just a couple of little tugs to get it tight enough. Like that. I'll put the top one on. But I won't tighten this one up yet. I'll just have it sitting there, ready to go. Then I'll just grab, I've got sprigs of rosemary. I'm just going to tuck them in. I'll probably put 5 or 6, or 4 or 5, I suppose, around it. Sit the end of him under there, like that. Hopefully I've made them long enough, the rosemary. There. Another one under there. Like this. Let's just get a bit tricky, that one. Like that. We might put one more around the back here. Yep. Just tight through that. Like that. Rightio. We'll do that string up now. There we go. So this string really, it'll hold it together while it's cooking, but it's really also there just to hold that rosemary in place. You get those beautiful flavours go through the meat. So keep tying. I'll just put 4 strings on this. Again, not too tight. No need to go too tight. We've still got a whole muscle. No good breaking it to pieces. One more. Like that. There we go. That's a Thor's hammer with rosemary and garlic. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a barbecue rib marinade on it. So I've got that under the bench here somewhere. Here it is. It's just a glaze. I prefer to use a dry glaze. You can see it there. It's just a powder. So as you put this on, it'll and let it go. I'll put this in the fridge overnight, and the glaze will uses the moisture in the meat, and it'll turn into a nice marinade and put a beautiful flavour through it. There he is. That there is a Thor's hammer. Beautiful. Rightio guys, so there's my demonstration on how to do a Thor's hammer. Shin beef, bloody beautiful beef if it's cooked right. For this, I'll probably put that in the oven on say, probably 140, 150 degrees Celsius. And that'll cook in there for, I'll give that 3, 4, probably closer to 4 hours. Really slow. I'll keep basting it with its own juices, but if it runs out of juices, I'll just put a bit of butter. And probably a bit of lemon in the butter, and just keep coating it like that, and you'll find it comes up, that'll be bloody beautiful. That's one of the nicest slow roasting meats you'll do. Anyway guys, so that's it. Thanks again for watching the video. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Give this cut a go, and you won't be sorry. Anyway guys, cheers and see you next time.